Hello, I'm Professor Susan DeGise. This tutorial is on Practice 9.7a. Rather than reading all the directions, I'm going to go through them step by step with the sample. So first, in Part A, identify the tritone as a diminished fifth or an augmented fourth. So here we see that this is a fifth, so this is a diminished fifth. When it's a diminished fifth, it's going to resolve in. So the next part says on the staff, draw arrows to indicate whether the notes of the tritone resolve up or down. So with a diminished fifth, that means that the leading tone or scale degree 7 is on the bottom, and that scale degree 7 wants to go up. Its name is leading tone, so it leads to tonic. Scale degree 4 is on top, and that is going to want to resolve down. So our arrows here would show that the bottom resolves up and the top resolves down. The next step is, in the blank staff, resolve the tritone by moving each note by a minor second. So this C flat moves down to B flat, and this F moves up to G flat. And last, in Part B, identify the major key to which the tritone belongs. So this is easy to do because you just need to locate scale degree 7. So wherever there's an up arrow, that up arrow is telling you that it's going to scale degree 1. So G flat is scale degree 1, thus the key is G flat major. Go ahead and do numbers 1 and 2, pause the video, and press play when you're ready. Number 1, this is an augmented fourth. The augmented fourth resolves out because this time scale degree 7 is on top and scale degree 4 is on the bottom. Scale degree 7 still wants to go up, scale degree 4 still wants to go down. So now we're going to move these by half step. A half step above F is G flat, and a half step below C flat is B flat. To find the key, we always look for the up arrow. So this is telling us scale degree 1 is G flat. That's the same answer as the sample. So let's listen to these two. So here's the sample. This is a diminished fifth resolving in. And number 1, here's an augmented fourth resolving out. So the reason why they sound so similar is because this diminished fifth and this augmented fourth, they're inversions of one another. So they're both going to G flat. All right, number 2, is this a diminished fifth or an augmented fourth? This is an augmented fourth, and that means it resolves out. E sharp will go to F sharp, B will go to A sharp. We look for the up arrow to find the key, so the key is F sharp major. Now I'm going to play numbers 1 and 2. Here's number 1 and number 2. Now the reason why they sound exactly the same is because the notes here and the notes here are enharmonically equivalent. So that's why they both resolve the same. They're both augmented fourths, and they both end up with notes that are also enharmonically equivalent. Now go ahead and do the second row, pause the video, and press play when you're ready. Number 3, here we have a diminished fifth. The diminished fifth resolves in. A will go down to G sharp, and D sharp will go up to E. We look for the up arrow to find the key, and the key is E. Number 4, this is an augmented fourth. The augmented fourth resolves out. The top note A will go up to B flat, and the bottom note E flat will go down to D. We look for this up arrow that tells us that the key is B flat major. Now I'm going to go ahead and play these. Number 3 goes here, and number 4 goes here. What? All right, so I don't know if you noticed, but these two are enharmonically equivalent intervals, the diminished fifth and the augmented fourth. So when it's written as a diminished fifth, it resolves in, and when it's written as an augmented fourth, it resolves out. Pretty neat. And then number 5, this is a diminished fifth. The diminished fifth resolves in, F flat goes down to E flat, and B flat goes up to C flat. We look for the up arrow for the key, so the key is C flat major. And I'll go ahead and play that one. All right, if you have any questions on how tritones resolve, please reread section 9.7. You've now completed the tutorial for practice 9.7a. Thank you for watching.